Thanks for dropping in. In this quick tip lesson, I'm going to show you the most affordable and easiest way to change your guitar tone using your guitar picks. Hear the difference coming up next. Welcome back to Relax and Learn Guitar. I'm Kevin. This is Maggie May. My wife Vicky's behind the camera.
Hello.
Let's get started with this quick tip lesson today. So guitar picks can make a huge difference in the way that your guitar sounds, or you'll hear people say the tone of your guitar. And this is going to focus on the acoustic guitar because I think that's where the different picks that you use make the most difference. Not that they don't make a difference in electric guitars, but this is going to focus on, or this lesson is going to focus on the acoustic guitar. There are a lot of different types of materials of picks. There are nylon picks, there are celluloid picks, there are the Tortex picks, there's tortoiseshell picks, there's wooden picks, there's metal picks, there's a lot of different kinds. There's also the different shapes. I mean, you'll mostly see kind of this is a very common shape, or you might see a smaller, like a teardrop shape. Whoa. And the teardrop ones are not the easiest things to hold on to. They look like that. So this is we're gonna focus on the gauge or the thickness of the guitar picks and how those make a difference in the way your guitar sounds. So we're gonna go, so typically there's three main gauges or thickness: thin, medium, and heavy. So we're gonna run through those. I want you guys to kind of listen to what they sound like. And then, like I said, just encourage you to experiment. Guitar picks are super cheap. It's the most affordable, easiest way to change up your sound. So experiment a little bit and see what sounds best to you and what feels best to you. So we're going to start with a thin nylon pick. I'll just play some similar chords and tempo so you can listen for the difference. Then we have a medium, also nylon. I'll kind of talk about my opinions. This is a thick nylon pick. So generally, the thinner the pick, kind of the higher and brighter the tone. Medium is a good middle of the road, surprise, which adds in a little more of the bass tones. And then the thickest is going to have the most bass tone, like the least bright sound. Not really muted, but just like it's like if you had turned the tone knob down a little bit.
You can hear that.
Oh yeah. You have to kind of really listen, but you can tell the difference. And also a big piece of this is just preference. So folks are going to have a preference on the thickness of the pick as well. I lean toward the medium picks just because it's a nice balance. I think the medium picks are good for like solo acoustic guitar playing because they kind of cover both ends of the spectrum, so to speak. But you're also going to have a preference of, like, some people really like the heavy picks just because they're easier or more easy. Is that right? Easier? There we go. Easier to hold on to. The next ones up are the kind of celluloid or synthetic picks. You'll see like these in tortoiseshell a lot. So this is a thin synthetic or celluloid pick. It does make a difference. And also thin picks may be good for like really cutting through the mix, or for solos maybe, that high bright sound. You know? Then we have the medium gauge or thickness for that same type of pick. Let's see, you can people are also going to have a preference when it comes to the type or the size. I used to use these smaller picks a lot. I used to call them jazz picks. I have no idea. If anyone knows if this is really a jazz pick, you can leave me a comment. But now when I do that, it just feels funny to me, just because it seems so tiny. But and then the kind of heavy pick. This is the Celluloid. So again, you can tell, like, if I just strum down one time. Let's see, we'll get the thin first. Versus medium. Versus heavy. I mean, that's probably the most distinct you're going to hear. And then I don't use the kind of Tortex. Dunlop makes them. They're great picks, and they're easy. These are nice because you can typically, the yellow pick is like the medium. Yellow and orange picks are, you know, medium ones. The green, I think, are the thick ones. And they have a slick feel to them. I mean, nothing wrong with them. I prefer the Celluloid picks, I guess, over the Tortex. I also like the Nylon ones. So, big differences. And a very simple way to, like I said, affordable, easy to experiment with, and you can play around and figure out which ones sound the best to you and which ones make the most sense for you to use, or you can just switch it up and have some fun with it. And check out this lesson next. I've got 7 tips for older beginners there that you'll enjoy. And until next time, remember, you're never too old to learn. And as always, do you want to say hi? And as always, we here at Relax on Guitar, Vicky, Maggie, and I, thank you for your support and your views, and I'll see you guys for the next lesson.